So this is video 2 for week 5, and we're starting at slide 3. So human resources management, sometimes shortened to HR. So what I want you to make sure that you do, so you have an understanding of HR, is to read this little chapter excerpt that's available for free from eCampus Ontario. And I've said read down to, but not including, the section called this, so that you have an idea of what human resources management is. And then when you've finished it, there's a little check for understanding, okay? This screen kind of summarizes the information in that 1 or 2 page reading. So HR department, these are some of the tasks they're typically involved with. And I've written a little bit more, one phrase to further expand on that. So we're going to talk about recruitment. Okay, that's what we're going to be focusing on right now. So as a CPA grad, how might you be involved with the HR management cycle? So at the recruitment level, you might be involved because you might be helping the recruitment team or the HR team verify that the job description is accurate, complete, before they post it and hire someone new. And these are some of the other ways you might be involved. So now I'm going to look at job descriptions because we want to make sure before we recruit that our job description is accurate, that we're advertising for someone with all the skills and qualifications and knowledge that we really need. And remember in Sheena's library, I think that the job descriptions hadn't been updated for many years. So things might have changed in the IT world in 5 years. Okay, so you want to take a look. It's important to have a written job description, especially if you're in a union environment, but in any environment, because it's a contract and it lets the employee know exactly what they're expected to be able to do and what they should be doing and not do. So some things are outside of your area of responsibility, so get your nose out of that. But as an employee, it's also important. So that's not in my job description, so please don't ask me to do that. So what we're going to do in class is I want you to take a look at some of these different job descriptions to see what kinds of, how they're organized, what kinds of information is typically included in a job description. So if you're not coming to class, take a look at these and see if you can identify common elements in most of them. And here's some of the things that you might see that's common in all of them. Then what I'm going to get you to do, and even if you're not coming to class, I encourage you to do this. There's a little link here to a HR tip sheet, and along with the information that we discussed, and I posted in slide 11, I want you to create a job description for either your field placement, if you've secured it yet, or a current job, a past volunteer job, or a part-time job. Okay, so something that you've done. And see if you can make a job description based on what you did, who you reported to, what qualifications and skills were needed for the job. And then what we'll do is we'll take a little bit of a break while you're doing that during class time. And then I'll reconvene everybody to come back together and talk about their job description with a classmate. I'm going to stop here before I go to the second part of the activity.